Games can be used as fun and interactive strategies to learning that can keep your students fully engaged. For my informal assessment strategy video, I've created a game that I like to call eSkills. Here's how it works. First, the students in the classroom are split evenly into 3 teams. All teams then pull 1 playing card, and the team with the highest card gets to go first. Next, the winning team picks one of 3 categories: numeracy, literacy, or document base, and then they choose a challenger, one of the other 2 teams. Both teams get the same question at the same time. The first team to buzz in gets to answer the question. The time allotted for the question depends on the item type. If they are correct, they get whatever point value is assigned to that question. If the team that buzzes in gets it wrong, the other team receives the points and win. When one team wins, they get to keep playing and challenge the next team, and so on and so forth. In the end, the team with the most points wins a prize: 1 snack bar per team member. This eSkills game strategy would work best in a group of about 9 students, with 3 people per team. I think any more than 3 or 4 on a team, and it would be less effective, as there would be less opportunity for students to participate individually by answering questions. A limitation of this strategy is that lots of students are quite shy in group settings, so oftentimes you will find that it's the same students answering all the questions. Always encourage your students to speak up as often as possible during group work like this. According to the website Utopia, making assessments during gameplay can be quite tricky, but good games don't always assess learners within them. Sometimes assessment happens around the game. Teachers must still provide authentic questions for students, and these game-related tasks can be just as interesting as the game itself. Some best practices included in eSkills is the use of multiple choice questions, which can assess a broad range of information in a short period of time. I will also use matching questions, fill in the blank, and true or false, which are quick to answer as well. Disadvantages to these strategies include that they can be difficult to assess. Sometimes students will just guess the correct answer, and they can also be difficult and time-consuming to come up with good questions. Some questions will be long answer questions, which can be used to assess higher order cognitive skills. A limitation of long answer questions is that it can be difficult to identify reliable scoring criteria. I will provide feedback to my learners by pairing this informal assessment with a formal assessment, the quiz, the following day. At the end of the game, I will give each student a study sheet with the questions posed during the game, the answers to the questions, and the explanations for the answers. The next day, I will give them a quiz with questions similar to the questions from the game the day before to see what they learned using the eSkills game strategy. From there, I will decide which essential skills the class needs most practice with, and I will provide them with study sheets. According to an article from Classroom Heat, there is clearly potential, but teachers' use of learning games to assess student learning outcomes is not yet widespread. A recent study showed that teachers are more likely to use games to teach content rather than to assess or understand what students are learning. I think it's important for teachers to use games in assessment to keep students fully engaged and also let them have a little bit of fun.